I deleted the scene. Now I'm back again. I can't remember how that song go, but whatever. Did you miss me, ho? Had to quit telling to something thing. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to sing that song, so whatever. Okay, y'all, so we about to get into the readings. Please hold. You know, I gotta set my shit up really quickly. Make it easy. It's easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Okay. Okay, is y'all ready? Okay, as long as you guys is ready. Okay, we ready? Okay, so let's get into personal readings. Okay, so the way that we do sitting over here, the way we do personal readings, there's two ways that you can sit over here and do a personal reading. Either you can cash app me, or you can sit over here. So my cash app is here, or you can sit over here and go to my link in my bio and donate there. I do donation based readings. I do not tell y'all what amount to donate. Donate what you feel fucking called to. I will say, if you do want a longer motherfucking reading, then guess what? Then donate more, okay? Now, I will sit over here and say, do not donate if your ass really don't want to know the truth, because I tell you the truth. I don't tell you what the fuck you want to hear. The second thing is that every time I do this shit, because I ain't did it in a minute, and it's 11:11 as I say that shit, I feel the need to tell y'all, the list does fucking sit over here and build the fuck up, okay? So, right now I'm going to start off freestyling really quickly, and then I'm going to wait until the fucking payments come through, and then I'm going to go into and I'm going to start the list, okay? Some of you guys is dealing with somebody that got, I'm seeing curly hair. I'm hearing Italian. I'm hearing Little Italy. It's a masculine energy though, but I'm feeling like if you dealing with him, I feel like he has tattoos on his neck too. Okay, who we talking? Is it a Victor? Is there a Victor up in this bitch? No, I'm just playing. I feel like, to be honest, he has a lot going on. And I feel like because he has a lot going on, that's why he hasn't been, like, in your face. I feel like he's seen some shit because I see his glasses. And at first I thought that they was, like, I feel like they, like, reading glasses. Somebody has glasses. But it's like, I feel like because they walked away, it caused you to be sad about them. Because they ghosted you. But you don't know why. But I feel the need to sit over here and say that they ghosted you because of their own personal problems. But I feel like they seen some shit. Maybe they seen some shit when you was going out. I see a baseball. So maybe some of you guys used to play baseball, and I'm hearing softball too when y'all was kids. So that could be significant. Maybe now I'm hearing, I bust the windows out your car. Maybe they ghosted your ass because you did some crazy shit. Did y'all do some crazy shit? Hold on, wait. Did y'all do some crazy stuff? Is we busting windows out cars? Is that what's happening? Okay, let's get into it. All right, Kia, let's go. So, as I mentioned before, we are sitting over here doing readings. I started off with just a little freestyle, test the energy, see where it's at. If you guys want a personal reading, you can either sit over here and donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio. Either or, it's connected to my PayPal. And let's get started, Kia. And then Sherry, I got yours too, okay? What's popping for Kia today? Now I'm getting the song popping. Try to keep it on and popping. Did you just buy a new coat, or you need to buy a new coat? You need to get a new wardrobe, Kia. And now I'm seeing heels. I feel like you're in the process, or need to be in the process, of switching up your wardrobe. I feel like, Kia, you have been in masculine energy for too long, and I feel like it's time for you to switch that shit up. I'm like, because now I'm seeing an outfit of you, but I'm seeing an outfit where it's like maybe you used to wearing some shit like this, but I feel like, to be honest, Kia, it's like you need to be like this. Like, you need to show your like your cleavage a little bit, like, okay? It's so weird that I got that image, but whatever. And you know what's so funny is Kia, to be honest, when I seen that, I got the feeling of like my collarbone. And I remember back in like when I was losing weight, I've been on my weight loss journey for like a lot of different times, but it's like I would always tell if I was losing weight based off of my collarbone. And now I'm seeing a V. So maybe you deal with somebody with a V-neck, but like I feel like heavy emphasis of like don't pay attention to your collarbone. Pay attention to like how you feel if you on your weight loss journey, okay? But I just remember, like, I used to always just be like, ooh, my collarbone is showing me. I see JJ. Maybe he was dealing with somebody that was a junior. Or maybe when you have kids, you're going to do a junior. I see JT. I feel like you like, okay, so Kia, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Do you like hood boys or you like sweet guys? Because I'm seeing in between. But it's like, I feel like you low-key like men that's a little bit crazy. And now I'm hearing spent about you. So, okay, Kia. I feel like, okay, so we keep it in the bean, Kia. That liquor make you do some stuff. Okay, it's us, Kia. It's us talking. Okay, it's us talking. It's just us. Okay, it's just us. I don't care about the other people up in this bitch. So Kia, when that liquor get up into you, what you be doing? Because it's like, I get that you like it's like you like a little crazy man, but I feel like, Kia, to be honest, I feel like you a little crazy too. I'm keeping it a bean, but I feel like this is toxic traits that you have learned. But I feel like, to be honest, Kia, like, if I'm keeping it a bean, like, you got a lot of scars on you type shit. I feel like you're starting to grow out of this toxic energy, though. I'm seeing the initial R backwards. I feel like you were royal in your last lifetime. So it's like, why are you not acting within your energy type shit? And now I'm seeing mountains. And I'm seeing smoke coming out of mountains. So maybe you used to go to the mountains and smoke type shit, or maybe it's time for you to take a trip to the mountains in order to clear your mind, because I see smoke coming out of your mind, and I feel like it's time for you to release and let go of that old shit and that old way of living. But I feel like, here, the only person that can sit over here and truly let that shit go is you. If you want to keep holding on to past ass energy, and now I'm seeing somebody, it's like when you sleep and you blocked. I see you sleeping here though. Maybe you have a hard time sleeping. And it's funny, my friend, he has a hard time sleeping, but like I told him, start listening to like frequencies or start listening to rain music, and his ass went to sleep. So if you have problems like staying up in a nighttime type shit, because it's crazy. At first when I seen you, your eyes was closed, but now when I'm looking at you, your eyes are open, but it's only one eye, specifically your left eye. What are you looking at though? And now I see a mountain. Maybe you went camping? What are you looking at, Kia? Hold on. Because I'm like, Kia, what the fuck is you looking at? I see you looking at something, though. Oh. Okay, Kia, we talking. I see the initial T. I see YSL. Kia, you watching your heart get stabbed and smushed in 2 different ways. It's crazy because I see your heart right here. A knife is at the bottom of this bitch, and there's a big ass rock that's coming down that's about to smush your heart. And it's like your heart is in between a rock and a fucking hard place. But it's like, Kia, you're right here. It's like you're here, your heart, you see your motherfucking heart. Grab your fucking heart from both situations. So maybe you're dealing with 2 different people that's sitting over here, and it's like maybe you're in a process of dating people, or you have in your past, and it's like both of these options is fucked up options. Grab your heart and go in the next direction. Because you don't know yourself enough in order to know your worth. And I feel like because you don't know your worth, you keep sitting over here dealing with the same past ass individuals. But those past ass individuals, you already learned the lessons. And now I'm seeing an L, and I'm like, L for loser. You keep sitting over here attracting people, and even though they're physically attractive, because when I turn the amethyst, I see somebody that's fine as fuck. So it's like, Kia, you're the person, like, you really do like appearances and shit like that. But I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that some of these niggas be lame, dog. And now I'm seeing LL, but it's like, cool, Ray. So maybe you could be dealing with somebody named Ray. But then I'm like, Ray Charles. So Ray Charles was blind. So maybe you sit over here and you put on your rose-colored glasses to shit that you need to open your eyes up to and realize that these niggas is clowns type shit. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that it's time for you to start expanding your heart up and start speaking it out. But the only way that you can open your heart up is just dealing with your past hurt. The only way you can sit over here and stop dealing with clown ass individuals is by you opening up your eyes and realizing that these people are clowns. The only way you can sit over here and realize that these people are dogs is if you open your eyes and see that they dogs. But if you don't want to open your eyes to this shit and you just like, okay, but our babies is gonna be cute, but listen, they make me feel cool, like, but I'm not lonely no more. It's like you're still gonna get the same shit that you got in your past, which is misery. And I'm gonna keep it there, Kia. Now, let me tell you something. We're doing personal motherfucking readings if you want to join the fucking list, okay? You can sit over here and donate to my Cash App. Or you can go to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. If you don't want to do this shit in front of every fucking body, go link in the motherfucking bio and you can book a personal reading with me, okay? Let's get into it. Into my shy guys. I can sit over here. I'll tell you to book the fucking the reading with the video. And the reason why is because that's something that can keep you lasting, and I can sit over here and do your shit real quick, big dog. Please hold. Some of you guys might be getting a notification. Some of you guys might be returning to some shit real quick. Up next, I have Sherry. Please hold. Personal. We're getting personal. You ready, Sherry? For some reason. Okay. Sherry, are you in here? Sorry. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, let's start. Okay. Sherry, how we coming today? And you know what's so crazy? I didn't even check on Kia. Kia, is you good, big dog? Okay. Now, Sherry, I'm seeing a wishbone. I'm seeing you being stuck between a hard place. I'm seeing the initials TB, and I'm also seeing 13. So maybe you felt like you was unlucky, Sherry. I felt like you kept your mouth closed for a long time. I felt like you always been forced to always have to keep your mouth closed. But I feel like God is like, okay, but when is you gonna start opening up? I feel like it's so funny because I see marriage, but it's like, but do you want that? It's funny, I see the wedding gown, but it's like, what side of the aisle do you want to be on? And it's like, Sherry, to be honest, I really do see that you want to be married, but it's like, it's crazy because I see you getting married and then I see you be crying. But I see you, but are you crying happy tears or are you crying sad tears? I see you walking down the aisle with like with flowers though. It's white flowers. But I'm getting the energy, if I'm channeling your energy correctly, I feel sad. I feel scars. I'm gonna keep it all the way at being with you. I'm gonna give you what I feel. I see you. I see you with flowers. You could also be at a funeral. Because I'm just getting a whole bunch of sad energy. But when I think of weddings, it's like, why the fuck is you sad? But I see the marriage. Or maybe you're sad because somebody else is getting married. Okay, so there's two things. Either you don't want to get married to this motherfucker, or you want to sit over here and, or you're at a motherfucking funeral and you're crying. Heavy emphasis on maybe you're not getting married to the right person, but your right person already has somebody else, so you had to leave him in the past, Sherry, because I'm seeing another masculine right here, but I'm seeing a woman right here, but you're in between, but you're behind you is you getting married. Behind you, it's like there's 3 different versions of you. Oh, that could be significant. Now it's coming around. Sherry, you had to leave this toxic ass motherfucker that you didn't want to leave. There's somebody in your past that you love with your dear motherfucking heart, and it took everything out of you to fucking leave this situation. This is a situation, thank you God, because I'm like, is she crying? Is she happy? What's going on? It took everything out of you to sit over here and leave this situation. It's like you fought for this person, and it's crazy that you fought for this person because this person gave you scars type shit. I'm seeing physical scars, but now I'm hearing mental scars. It's like this person is the type of person that they sit over here and they say that they love you, but then they sit over here and go cheat on your ass. And now I'm getting the energy, Sherry. It's like, for example, I just watched this movie and it was called Bodies, 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 and the girl, she shot this girl and she was like, did you just shoot me? And she was like, no, but she had the gun and she was the one that actually did it. So you're dealing with narcissistic people, or you have dealt with them, and it's like, because of that, it's like, you literally, it's like you could catch somebody cheating on you, and it's like they'll be like, I'm not cheating on you, we just dancing. And I'm getting the Norbit energy. It's like you dealt with liars in your past, and now you finally are like moving on. You finally moved on from that shit, and now it's like you can get married. Maybe you are getting married to somebody that show new happiness. Yeah. But in order for you to get this happily ever after type shit, you have to sit over here and you can't doubt yourself, but you also have to let go of the past, let go of that past hurt, and let go of you thinking, let go of your past life with this person, because you keep reflecting back on this shit. You keep reflecting back on this person, think that this is the love of your life, but it's not. It's just one part of love that you had. That is real. I also feel the need to tell you that, listen, the butterfly effect. If you don't want to get married, Sherry, you don't got to get motherfucking married. I also feel the need to tell you, Sherry, it's like, if you change one thing in your path, it's like, you don't got to get married. You could sit over here and be like, yo, marriage ain't for me, and then that marriage path can be dried the fuck up. But if you want to get married, it's possible. I'm hearing remarried. Okay. I'm seeing a Z. I'm seeing an A. Alpharetta could be significant. Ain't Alpharetta in Atlanta? I'm hearing fuck the other nigga, get it over with. So Sherry, you could be moving on. Fuck the other nigga, get it over with. You could have somebody that's like you have moved on from, Sherry. Sexing on a late night mean that much to you. My love don't mean that much to you. Fucking these hoes mean too damn much to you. I just hope when you fuck another nigga, when you finish him, he could say that he loved you. Now, do you feel better by yourself? Okay, so Sherry, I feel like there's somebody within your past energy that's watching you. Heavy emphasis on watching you. You have moved on from this connection already. I see Scorpio. So Scorpio could be placements. And it's funny because yesterday we was getting heavy Scorpio energy. I see the initials JB. And I'm seeing JR. And now I'm getting like Latin. I'm hearing Jesse. But Jesse can be like versatile, because I've met Jessies that are Latin, but I've also met black Jessies. And I've also met a white man that was called Jesse. So maybe you could be thinking about having like names, like, or now I'm getting like baby names, but it's like, are you even with somebody right now? I also feel the need to tell you, Sherry, I see USC. Isn't that a college? USC. Now I'm seeing USA. The Olympics. I feel like, to be honest, if you watch this at a later date, then this is going to make sense, Sherry. So I feel the need to set up confirmation. I feel the need to tell you, Sherry, some of the things that I'm telling you right now, and it's so random because some things be from the past, some be right now, some be for the future with the amethyst. I feel the need to tell you, come back to this reading because it's going to be on my YouTube. And it's going to make sense. I also see a throat chakra. I see a masculine. And I see like he has a goatee. And honestly, it's not a goatee, it's a beard, but maybe he does have a goatee because I can't see this part of his face, but I can see his beard. His face is yet to be revealed, so I don't think that you have met this masculine. I don't think that he's your typical type, but I feel like he has a message for you. He does have a message for you because his throat chakra is highlighted. So take heed to people that's coming into your life, because it might influence your path. I'm also seeing you might knit or take on like something, or you might create clothes. I'm seeing you cutting. It looks like a blanket, but I'm seeing you cutting strings. So I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you're starting to cut off all the dead strings of old blockages of old people. Or maybe it's time for you to cut off of old beliefs. And I'm getting the energy, it's time for you to cut off all the strings that no longer serve you. From the people, I'm seeing the initial N. NM. Now I'm thinking of Naomi. And at first I wanted to say Campbell, Naomi Campbell. NM, so maybe you was into modeling. And now it's so funny because when I go and look back at the same thing, now I see something different. I'm seeing flowers. I'm seeing a kite. Maybe back in the day you used to fly kites. Or maybe you're in the process of trying new shit in order to figure things out. Because when I said all of these things, it's like it's random like hobby shit. Like you could learn how to knit, you can learn how to sew, you can go learn how to fly a kite, you can learn. It's like maybe Sherry, you're at a point where you are, and now I'm seeing painting. You're at a point in life where you're reinventing what it is that you like you're finding your new self. And I feel like it's because you lost yourself. And maybe your loss could have came, I'm feeling like it's stemming from like even from childhood, because I feel like you always were probably like a people pleaser, because I'm seeing you crying here, but it's like you never really felt like you had a true sense of identity. And I feel like because of that, I feel like you're starting to figure out, or it's time for you to start figuring out what is actually the shit that you like to do, and that's what's going to attract your person to you. But you have to let go of all this past I was going to say past trauma, but then chain came out, or change. So it might be time for you to change. Heavy sibling energy, so maybe you were in rivalry with your siblings if you have some, or maybe I'm hearing cousins. But I feel like you're not the same person, and I just feel like it's time for you to move on. I'm seeing music notes, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, Sherry. Okay, now y'all, as you can sit over here and see, I'm sitting over here doing my amethyst ball reading. If you want a personal reading, either link in the bio or Cash App, okay? Now, I will sit over here and let y'all motherfuckers know. I tell y'all what else comes out. I don't just be sitting over here making this shit up. Whatever I see is what comes the fuck out, okay? Okay, so I have Ari, and then I have Monique. If you want to join the list, let me know, big dog. Okay, let's go. You ready, Ari? I had to see if I was okay. Let's go. Thank you. For some reason, Ari, I got that energy. What is that song? Ari and something sitting in the tree. KISSING. First comes something, next comes something, and I don't remember the rest of that song, but I feel like that's significant. The steps of, or the order is significant. I feel the need to tell you that, Ari. The order is significant. But who you keep seeing? We got a new man, or we still on old men's? Let's see. Maybe you're teaching yourself how to... What the fuck is you doing here, Ari? Hold on. Ari, have you been sick? I'm seeing you throwing up. Or releasing. So either you were throwing up or you're releasing. And now I'm seeing like maybe it's word vomiting. It's like you need to get all this shit out your system. Like all your feelings out in order for you to feel whole again. So if you're not physically vomiting, then it's like you're word vomiting out. Be careful or mindful of this, Ari. And the reason why I sit over here and I say that is because I feel like not everybody gives a fuck about how you feel. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, Ari, like, because you feel so strongly about certain situations and about certain things, like some people don't think it's that deep. I'm also seeing a butterfly within you. So I feel like because you're having these outbursts, I feel like it's what's triggering your transformation even more. So I feel like do more of it. But I'm hearing speak your truth. Speaking your truth is the key, because I'm like, I feel like somebody else has the key, but you have the keyhole in you. It's like it takes two pieces. You have the missing piece for them and they have the missing piece for you, but it only comes out when you actually start speaking the fuck up. Maybe it's liquid courage, because I'm seeing a wine glass. That's what's going to start this. And it's funny because I was drinking red wine last night. And I feel the need to tell you to only drink red wine when you're on your period. But I was drinking red wine. And it was, I had liquid courage last night. And I was really in some I don't give a fuck mode. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Confirmation. I feel like that's the energy you got to be in. And you have to sit over here and be able to understand that. Listen. If I kick this glass the fuck over, can you stand with that? Can you live with that? If you open your mouth and you say all this shit, can you accept that this person might walk the fuck away? But you keep kissing everybody else's toes and everybody else's feet. And I feel that's not like literal. I don't think you're literally kissing somebody's feet, but it's like you keep kissing people's ass because you're trying to create this perfect image because you want people to love you, Ari. But Ari, the true person that they need to love is everything that you're saying. They need to see the real Ari. Will the real Ari please stand up? And it's funny because it's like I wanted to say that in a way to where you felt it, but I felt like when I'm saying it, I feel like shy. Like I don't feel like I got my voice. And I feel like, Ari, it's time for you to find your voice. And if you don't find it, then God's going to find it for you. And now I'm getting the energy of like my friend. I was telling my friend, like, it's time for you to declutter, bro. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to get around to it. I'm going to get around to it. He never got around to it. And then now God forced him to move. Like literally forced him to go find another apartment. And so it's like sometimes God will give you warnings like, yo, either you speak up or he will put somebody into your life that triggers you so much. And he caught you. It's like wrong place at the wrong, like, and actually I'm hearing, at first I was going to say wrong place at the wrong time, but it's the right place at the right time and the right moment, maybe off the liquor. And it's like, I'm about to tell you how the fuck I fucking feel. And bitch, you're gonna listen. And if you don't fucking listen, then you could get the fuck off my fucking phone. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, this is how I fucking feel. And you're gonna listen. And they're gonna listen, Ari. They're gonna fucking listen because they don't got no fucking choice. But just realize that, Ari, you can't come back from this. This is tower moment. And I'm seeing another butterfly. All of this shit, speak from your heart and everything will set you fucking free. Because at least if you know you get this shit off of your chest, Ari, then you know that, listen, there is nothing that you have held back. You have said everything that you needed to say. You already revealed to this person. And now I'm getting, you could have already had this moment, but it's just like, if you haven't, then it's about to fucking happen. But it's like, you're about to do a big reveal, and it's like this is what's gonna cause your big transformation. And it's like from here, don't ever shut the fuck up. Heavy emphasis on don't ever be quiet no more. Don't ever sit over here and let nobody tell you who the fuck you are. And I feel like it's so funny because it's not revealing to me who this conversation is going to be with, because at first I thought it might be with a masculine, but I feel like it could be with a family member too. It's like as soon as you start speaking up, Ari, it's like you're never going to stop. And I feel like this is the energy that God has been waiting for you to be in. And it's like, and I'm hearing you say to me, Ari, you're like, but I speak up, but it's like you don't speak up about the right shit. You need to speak up when motherfuckers make you feel some type of way. It's like, nah, you hurt me and this is fucking why. All the people, it's like you're removing the backstabber. It's like I see you having a knife in your hand, and it's like you're removing it from your back. It's like I've been waiting for other people to remove this shit from my back, but you finally have the power to remove it. And now I'm seeing you holding a mic, and it's like, will the real Ari please stand up? And now I'm seeing you here, and it's like you got a mic. So maybe you might, Ari, you might be really good at communicating. Like you could do something like, maybe you could be a rapper type shit, or you are good at poetry. But I'm seeing you with a mic, and it's like you could give good speeches. You could do broadcasting and stuff like that. Don't even worry about the aesthetic. It's like this is what you're called to do. Or it could just be you sitting over here speaking the fuck up. Heavy emphasis on speaking up. I'm also seeing you holding, like the microphone is like in the shape of like a lightning. So maybe it's you're on fire. Once you start talking, it's like in another thing. And another thing, and it might be with a masculine, because as soon as I turned it, I see a masculine. It could be with the masculine, or it could be with the feminine. It could be with both. To be honest, now I'm getting the energy, shit, you telling everybody to fuck off. And I think that that's the ripple effect, Ari, is that now you speaking your truth to one person. It's like, okay, well, shit, I just sat over here and said this shit to my mama, so fuck it, you could get it too. You could get it too. And I don't think that it's like no attitude ass energy, Ari. I just feel like it's like, listen, I'm not compromising who the fuck I am for nobody else no more. That's the energy I'm feeling, Ari, okay? Now let's go. Let's go. Okay. We are doing readings, if you cannot tell. So let me check and see who's on the motherfucker list now. I have Monique up next. And then let me check my other sheet. I'm doing the refresh really quickly, y'all. Please hold. So if you want a personal reading, either you can fucking donate to the Cash App, or you can sit over here and donate to my link in my bio. And then we have Ashanti. That's all I have for right now. Okay? You ready, Monique? I hope that helps, beauty. I didn't read any of your comments. You've been holding back a little bit. Then it's time for you to sit over here and open the fuck up, big dog. Just don't be too mean. Because, beauty, I feel like once you sit over here and open up your fucking mouth, like, bitch, there is no letting. Like, there is none, okay? She said my name right. Girl, I might tell you the truth. If I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'll be like, listen, bitch, I don't know how to say your name, but tell me how to pronounce it. Monique, let's get this shit started up in here. It's time for you to do some stretches, Monique. Maybe you should sleep on the floor. And I feel like the need to tell you, I don't fucking know why, but last night I slept on the floor. And surprisingly, when I slept on the floor, I thought that it was going to like mess my back up, but it didn't. I feel like it made my back feel better. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because when I sat over here and I looked back, my dog is laying in a position that don't look that comfortable, but she's knocked the fuck out, but her spine looks weird. So take it as it resonates. Okay, let's go, Monique. What messages do you have for Monique? Dearly Father God, I ask that you sit over here and remove all the energy that's not our rightful energy, and you sit over here and give me back all the energy. Please remove all the messages that are not the rightful messages for Monique, and let's get into it. You know what's crazy is because For the other readings, I didn't feel called to remove the energy, but I feel like for you, Monique, I had to remove it because I feel like you have a totally different message. You want me to talk about love, but God wants me to talk about you. And I feel like it's one and the same. And it's funny because, Monique, usually when I sit over here and I be reading, I be keeping my ball all the way up here. But I feel like God wants me to keep it at a distance with you. So maybe somebody is sitting over here keeping shit at a distance from you. I see steps, but I'm hearing steps in the right direction. But I feel like you need to take your time with this new connection that's coming in, because I feel like you have yet to sit over here and discover things about yourself that you need to discover. I feel like you're in a stage where you are meeting new people, but I feel like you're still unmasking yourself. I think that God is sitting over here saying, and you know what's crazy is that God wants you to get out of the energy of not thinking about it, but knowing it. So I feel like God is sitting over here saying, in order to attract a person that's your true divine person, you have to sit over here and find out your true self and find out what your morals are. And it's reminding me of a conversation that I had with one of my friends, and we were sitting over here talking, and I was just like, you know, I really know, like, there are certain things about me that, like, I know for sure, like, I'm not going for. But there's a lot of shit that I don't give a fuck about. And it's like, and I don't want to pick a side. And I feel like God is sitting over here challenging you, Monique, to choose a side. Yeah, X marks the spot. I feel like God is sitting over here saying, and it's not even like about, like, it could be serious stuff, but it's just like figuring out, what do you like? Do you like the color red or blue? Do you like to sit over here? Are you into politics? Are you not into politics? Do you have a religion that you like? Do you not have? Are you just spiritual? Like, I feel like, Monique, I feel like God is like, figure out what kind of man do you like, or do you like women? Do you sit over here and want to try some shit? Figure out what you like, Monique. And I feel like you're in the process of that, but I feel like you need to amp it up a little bit more. You need to celebrate more. I feel like by you discovering yourself, Monique, it's going to help you to unmask your old self. That could be you sitting over here moving to another fucking city and running away, because it's so funny. When I sat over here and I moved, and it's reminding me of when I moved away from Denver and I moved to Ohio. I was leaving a toxic relationship, even though me and my ex had been broken up for like almost a year type shit. But it's like, I still, like, he was still trying to be back with me. And I was just having this conversation, Monique, where I feel like if I would have stayed in Denver, I would have still remained in that toxic ass energy and that toxic ass, like, relationship. So that could be significant. It might be time for you to relocate. I'm also getting that it's time for you to work on you speaking up too. I'm also getting the energy of is that you have to be careful about who you kissing on, because I'm seeing you kissing somebody that's a dog ass person. Be mindful that energy is very fluid, and I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, Monique, your energy is fragile. And I feel like if you sit over here, like, you could give somebody a hug and they bad luck can rub off on you. And it's not to, like, instill fear into you, it's just to motivate you to protect yourself and be mindful. Yeah, just be mindful of the people that you're surrounding yourself around. Monique, you're at a prime time in your life where you could date older and you could date younger. You could date women too. Heavy emphasis on women. If you have an interest, 20%. So I know I'm onto something. How you doing, Blue? Heavy emphasis on, it's time for you to just try new shit. And I feel like it's on you, Monique, to sit over here and figure out what's the new shit that you're trying. I'm seeing in my mind 33. So the number 6. I'm seeing a bird. I'm hearing the movie Jaws. Maybe you like scary movies. You know what's crazy is I really don't like scary movies, but I watched 2 scary movies back to back recently. I'm seeing the Chanel sign. I'm hearing, I saw the sun, and I opened up my eyes, I saw the sun. That's so fucking random. That is so random. How you doing, Africa? How you doing, Sicily? You know what I just said? I just did what I didn't say I was gonna do for you. I started looking up. I feel like that's significant, Monique. I feel like even if you catch yourself, like say you're starting a new habit or like something new, and you catch yourself doing old shit, that's okay. Just go back into like when you catch yourself, just go back into what you said, like into your new habit. Does that make sense? It's like, for example, if you sit over here and say, man, I'm gonna stop saying bitch, and then you catch yourself, like you've been doing good all day, and then you catch yourself saying it, just be like, don't be mad at yourself. Just be like, okay, let me refocus and let me get back on track. Because now I'm hearing it takes 21 days to make a habit. Heavy emphasis on habit. Maybe you could be putting down liquor, maybe for just like 21 days. I don't think you really have like an addiction to it. I just think that you need to clear your mind type stuff. I'm seeing a grandmother in the spiritual world like kissing you, and it's like, I have your back. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. And it's crazy because, Monique, I see a lot of masculines on my ball, to be honest. Like, I see a lot of masculines, but I just don't feel called to tell you about them. I'm going to keep it a being with you. I see masculines. Like, every time I turn, it's like I see a masculine. And I feel like it's older masculines. I also see like it's younger masculines. It's like, it's all over the place. I see other women. That's why I feel like, Monique, you're in a prime time right now where it's like, it's time for you to focus in, because now I see you. And you're sheltered. And you're protected. So you don't have to worry, Monique, if you're protected or not. You're protected. But I feel like you have to start learning to protect your energy. Protecting your womb, because this girl is holding her stomach. So just be mindful. If you don't want to get pregnant right now, don't be fucking. You might be starting your celibacy journey, and maybe that's what actually brings more people to you. They like, oh, you're not fucking, like, and so they might be trying to sit over here and break your shit out type shit. I'm seeing the number 8. I'm seeing 80. I'm seeing 63. What is this? You're putting your heart back together. And it starts with your nose. And I'm going to leave it there, Monique. Okay? How you doing, Adriana? Hi, my beautiful people. If you want a motherfucking reading, you already know what you need to do. You know the motherfucking vibes. You already know. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing with y'all. If you want a personal reading, either you could donate to my Cash App or you can donate to my link in the motherfucking bio. It's so funny because I just pulled Empress energy. Y'all, before I had went on live, I had felt called to pull cards. So I've been saying this randomly whenever I feel called to. I'm seeing the High Priestess, the Judgment, the Empress, and the Stars. I pulled all of those. So some of y'all is in heavy energy. I'm seeing the number 97. So what y'all got going? Okay, so we on to it. Okay, so Ashanti, you ready? Ashanti say, I'm next and I'm scared. Don't be scared. Don't be sorry. Hope, just be careful. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, that's one more other thing. Let me get some water really quickly, Ashanti. Please hold. I started to feel a little bit depleted. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, we back. I started to feel, Ashanti, like a little depleted before I started your shit. But I had to drink some water, and I'm like, okay, a bitch is back. So maybe the answer is water, Ashanti. And it's funny, when I pick up my amethyst ball, I see you rowing in water. So maybe you need to get near water. You need to take an excursion out. Yeah. Heavy confirmation on you getting out in water. Even if it's just you canoeing, it might be time for you. If you don't normally do that, I feel the urge to tell you to start. Go take a trip. I'm also seeing a cowboy. Confirmation on cowboy. Maybe it might be time for you to go ride some horses. It's like it's time for you to go do some new shit. If you don't already do that already. Because you're going to find, like, you're going to like one of those options. But be mindful. It might make you tired, though. Because I just yawned randomly. And I'm not tired. Be mindful. Ooh, I feel the need to tell you. Y'all, I feel the need to tell y'all when y'all yawn. Like, if you're okay and you normal, but then you start yawning when somebody comes around you, it's because they're depleting your energy. Protect yourself. I'm hearing, express yourself. Don't. I'm seeing JR. And then I'm thinking of J.R. Smith. That's a basketball player. So you can like basketball. And he played for a lot of different teams. So maybe you moved around a lot growing up. I'm seeing a Cancer symbol. And now I'm seeing pink. So maybe somebody in your family has Cancer. Or you could have like, just be careful and be mindful. Because you could have like the gene of Cancer. Somebody might not be revealing that they do have Cancer yet. And it's crazy because I had a dream. And in my dream, my best friend had Cancer. So maybe one of your friends, it could be a friend thing. I'm also seeing TT. Maybe you have siblings that call you this. But when I first was about to tell you is that with TT, there's two different people. I get called TT 3 different ways. When I was growing up, I was called TT. When I was dating this guy, his kid used to call me TT mommy. And then the third one is that some of my nieces and nephews call me TT. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, but yeah. I see an I and an X, but I forget the Roman numbers, but it's a Roman number. Look up that. I know X is 10, but I don't know what the I in front of the X is. I don't even know if that's a Roman, but now I'm hearing Roman Empire. To be honest, it's funny because feathers could be significant or link could be significant, but I feel like your angels are trying to help you right now, Ashanti. So pay attention to like synchronicities and pay attention to feathers. Also, they pointed me into this specific image. But what is this? It's an arrow. You might get arrows. I see an arrow pointing to R. And then I remember this specific reading that I was watching, but this is months ago. Something about your memory is important. So to be honest, always remember shit, but always try to remember everything that's important. But in that reading, it said that don't trust the person with the initial R. And I remember at that time when I first heard that, it was like the first person, but then I started meeting a whole bunch of people with R's. And then, so it's like a smoke screening. So it's like something is put in your face in order to be like an illusion. Smoking mirrors. I'm seeing the initial M. And now I'm seeing a Batman signal. So maybe somebody with the M is like gonna save you. It's like it's gonna flash in the sky. Like the Batman signal. It's funny. So for some reason I'm getting choking. Maybe you like to be choked in the bedroom. And now TikTok is coming to my mind right now. And it's like, it was like, okay, choking is cute until I gotta call the ambulance. Choking is cute. Okay, it's number 9. Thank you. IX is 9. So within that, 9 is the number of whatchamacallit. It's like you're almost done. 10 is like you're done. 10 is like you're finished. 9 is like just hold out a little while longer. And now I'm seeing the 9 of Wands. And for some reason, please hold it, Shanti, because I usually have my book and I don't have it next to me. Hold on. Oh, but it's right here. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm hearing that. So Ashanti, I feel the need to read the 9 of Wands to you. Please hold, because this could be significant. Okay. It says Moon in Sagittarius, fire. Tree of Life position is the spear of the foundation in the unconscious mind, and the key meaning is defense and strength. So the upright 9 of Wands shows that you are in a very strong position. You have fought long and hard to get where you are and have endured heavy challenges, particularly in work. Being constantly vigilant can be exhausting. However, so use your energy wisely. Plan all activities and don't overexert yourself, and you will have all the resources you need to see yourself through. And it's funny because before I was like, oh, I need to get my book, but then I thought my book was in like another location, but it was like it's right there at hand. So I feel like that's significant, Ashanti, because I feel like God is going to need you to do something, and it's like you don't think that you have the resources, but he's going to provide it right then and there. And it's like it might be something simple, but it might be something like you got to take action on right now. It says, thankfully, as with all minor arcanas, this influence will not last forever. You won't always need to defend yourself to this degree or make so many sacrifices. This card also highlights the fine balance between being adequately defended and being defensive. While it's appropriate to establish and protect boundaries, defensiveness keeps you in a negative mindset, and the 9 often comes into a reading to show a person who is fearful that his or her ideal or other work will be stolen, but this is just a perception rather than reality. It can also show an unwillingness to hand in all assignments or to make your work public in some other way due to fear or rejection or criticism. If so, it's time to let it go. You have worked hard and your efforts will be met with appreciation and support. So if you're working on a project right now, Ashanti, I feel the need to sit over here and say, just unleash that shit. And I also feel like it's time for you to just let it go. And now I'm hearing Let It Go by Keisha Cole. When the song don't drop and it's something like, damn, that's how, I can't remember how those lyrics go, but we talked about the sun earlier, so maybe you need to get out into the sun. And when we first started your reading, we were talking about either going on a boat, like, and going canoeing, or getting on a horse, but both activities require you to be outside in the sun. So I feel like this is God telling you, get your ass outside today. Okay? And I'm gonna leave it there for you, okay? Okay? I'm gonna leave it right there, okay? You said I was liking the live, but I think I made a mistake and reported it by mistake. I think I apologize. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Don't you even worry about it, sweetheart. My ex name begins with the R, and he's been stalking me. Heard. Number R, okay? And it's 1, 2, 3. As we said that, because it's 12:03 right now, Shani, it's him. Right on point. It always happens. Okay, so let me look and see who we got next. It's a family reunion. Who we introducing? As y'all can see, we doing readings. I'm doing what I feel called to pull real quick, so please hold. We have Benna. Okay, Morgan. Okay, is you ready? And then we have Ari again. Is he ready, B? Okay. Am I saying your name right? Is it Benna? You love my energy. Thank you. I'm here. It's taking all of my energy. I think that's a Carrie Hilson song. I feel the need. Let's pull a card, Benna. I don't do cards on my channel because I don't ever feel called to. Like, and two, I feel like I'm still like, I'm always a teacher, but I'm always a student, and I'm still learning the meanings of all the cards. But for you, Benna, I feel like let's do something new. We got the Queen of Wands. You're in fiery energy. When I see it, so I'm gonna do channel messages and then I'm gonna read from the book. When I see this, I get that you're in a fiery ass energy. I get that you're on the verge of sitting over here of planning something new, to be honest, Benna. But I feel like you're attracting a result. But I feel like you have to be careful, because not all good shit is, I'm hearing not all glitter is gold, but I'm getting that too much good is bad. I'm also getting the energy that you're the friend that always looks out for people, Benna. You're the friend that is always sitting over here making sure, like, if people is getting lit, like you're DD. You're always the one, even if you are lit, you're still making sure that you are the friend that makes sure that, like, you're the one that looks out for everybody. It's like, don't burn yourself. You won't get burnt. Let's read the Queen of Wands, because I feel like the Queen of Wands is going to help you more than I'm helping you with it. I also feel the need to tell you, stop doubting yourself, because it's so funny, because I really do know tarot and I really do know the meanings of things, but I feel like they want me to sit over here and do it in a certain type of way. I also see the number 144, which is like significant for twin flames, so you might be entering into your twin flames. Also, the Queen of Wands is Pisces and Aries energy. The chakras are your sacral, throat, and third eye for creativity, communication, and insight. And it's for like your creative or your creativity and your focus. So upright meaning as a person, it says this queen is often the card of artisan, entrepreneur. Oh, okay, so heavy emphasis. So you're an artist, bitch. Okay, I like that. Okay, it says entrepreneurial, counselor, organizer, or a leader. The writer, producer, marketing, or business administrator, whatever relies upon spark and communication for success. Sociable and supportive, she is intensely loyal. Okay, you loyal, you smart, you loyal. I like that, Morgan. I like that. Okay. Just like her associate sign of Aries, this self-aware queen is also in touch with her intuition, so she makes good choices in relationships. The Queen of Wands often loves nature and animals too. As an influence, ideals flourish, and you can now show others what you can do. This is no time for retirement. Okay, so bitch, you're not retiring yet. Fire up your enthusiasm and express yourself. Didn't I just say express yourself? Okay, I gotta learn the rest of that song. Reflect, and now it's reminding me of San Andreas. So maybe you used to like to play games when you was a kid. But reflect also on how you are managing your life just now to make sure you have time to make space for the opportunities coming your way. So it's time for you to declutter. Overall, though, the Queen of Wands show you will have the strength you need in your relationships too, are energized, romance, friendships, family ties, and professional contacts. So I feel like you need to get rid of all your old shit and get all new shit. Now let's get into it. Please hold. Please hold. Okay, so you want to talk about this man, or we want to talk about you? It's time for you to declutter. Heavy emphasis on decluttering, and the reason why I'm sitting over here saying that is because I just see like there's a lot of things that is all over the place, and I feel like they're physical items, but I also feel like they're mental items. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, even if you got 3 dishes in your sink, go clean that shit right now. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like you might be going on a trip, or you might have something like an unexpected guest coming over or something like that, and it's like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But I'm also seeing you being pulled in, like, at first I was gonna say 3 different directions, but now I'm seeing 4, and I see a big ass tea, like big ass tea. So maybe you like drinking tea, but I'm seeing tea, and now I'm seeing a plane. So heavy emphasis on you might be taking a trip. I just took a trip. I'm seeing the initial P. Now I'm hearing, I don't know what you heard about me, and then you can't get $1 out of me. I can't remember what else he say. Something you can't see that I'm a motherfucking PIMP. So you might be in player energy. Okay, Morgan. Okay. It's we. Morgan, let me tell you something. and now I see a 5. She like my style. She like the, hold on, what does he say? She like my size. She like my smell. She like the way I talk. Something, because she like me because I'm from New York. So you might be from New York. Okay. You might not be, but maybe you like New York guys, because when I said that, I said it with a New York accent. So you might like men that's like that, that's just like that little, like they got that slang. And now I'm seeing a masculine with a chain on. You definitely like a certain type, Morgan. Okay, it's just us talking though. It's just us, okay? You're from New York? I'm from New York. Let me tell you something. It'd be so funny because I be like, okay. Yeah, I be psychic and I be seeing shit, but every time I be spot on, it make me excited as fuck. Cause I be like, bitch, I be knowing. Like, I be knowing. Okay, so anyway. I see a daisy and I also see a sunflower. I feel like you're starting to shine. I'm also seeing Chanel, so I feel like you like luxury. And I'm seeing specifically like Chanel earrings. It's like an earring that it's the famous Chanel earring with the double C's. It's in your ear. Okay. If you don't have it, you're going to be gifted this. I'm going to keep it all the way at being with you, Morgan. You really fly for real. Morgan, I don't know what the fuck I don't even know what you look like, but you fly as fuck. Because I see you with some glasses on, but these glasses are not like regular glasses. Like they like some fashion. It's like a fashion statement. But I see you with a hat on too. I feel like you're going to be fly all your fucking life. Because I'm seeing you young as fuck right here, but then I'm getting the energy like even when you get older, it's like, because I'm seeing you like shift, and it's like you still gonna be a fly ass older lady, because the hat that you have on reminds me of like an older lady hat, like one of those like old ass lady hats when you like when you going to church and shit. It's like you gonna be fly all your fucking life. But okay, we talking, Morgan, we talking real quick. And it's funny that I call you. Do people call you Morgan because your name is Benna? Maybe you go by Morgan. Be careful, because right now you're in the energy of turning your back to love. We talking. You turning your back to love. Heavy on fire energy. I'm getting the energy. You have multiple options though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's so funny because I have 4 people that I see here in my amethyst ball, but on the 4th person I see the number 5 upside down. So I feel like there's a person that hasn't been revealed to you, and then as soon as I sit over here and I shift it, I see another person. That's funny. Somebody's in the background that's still over here lurking, and then when I look up, there's another person. So 6 people. I feel like you really are in player energy, and now I see you over here. Maybe you might be out in a section, because I see you lifting like a champagne glass, and you with somebody that's icy. Okay, he's icy and fly. Okay, wait, pause. Because it's like, I see you here, you done up, you fly as fuck. But then I see, oh boy, and he's capitalizing too. And I feel like this is what God is. They don't want me to get this message out, but I'm gonna get this message out. Morgan, catch me. They want you to turn your back to love, and they want you to sit over here and settle for what you call it. Like God don't want you to settle. He don't want you to settle for all these other fucking people, because there's going to be another gentleman that's going to match your fly. And it's so crazy because I see celebration all around this man. Like I see he has his own shit. It's like you got your glass, you got your fly, he got his glass, he got his fly. He got his glasses on, he got his chain on. He's matching your fucking fly. He gonna make you flyer. But it's like, don't worry about the bozos from your past. Don't worry about fucking, and it's crazy, I don't even use the word bozos, but like, don't worry about them. all them people from your past, all that shit, that all them distractions, past people that have hurt you, because I'm seeing you hearing you hurt. Let that shit go, because as soon as you let that shit go, Morgan, I promise you, as soon as you heal your own fucking heart, heavy emphasis, because I see an M right here too, as soon as you take that motherfucker, take your glasses off, rose colored glasses, and see life, you gonna see this fucking person pop up, and he's gonna be everything that you need times more. He's gonna be the type of person, like, this is your transformation. The more you transform, and it's funny, he might have a tattoo on the side of his face, and it's so funny because I always sit over here and say that I would never date somebody with a tattoo on their face, but I feel like it's gonna be the most it's gonna be a random person that you would have never thought that you would be with, that's gonna match your fly type shit. Because I always, and it's so funny, Morgan, I always said that I don't date people, like, I never liked dreads, but all my past exes had dreads type shit. It's what you're attracted to. It's an aesthetic. And I also feel the need to tell you that if this person reminds you, like, if you run into your counterpart and this person reminds you, like, it like resembles, it might not be the exact resemblance, but it's like they have key hairstyles, they have key eyes, like something about them reminds you of somebody else, that's okay. Because I feel the need to tell you, Morgan, that listen, when you ask God for that prayer, like, God, just send somebody that loves me, send somebody that looks like such and such, the devil heard that shit too, so the devil sent some shit real fast and in a hurry. And God allowed that shit to come through in order to test your gangster. Like, can you discern on if this person is full of shit or if this person is actually for you? I also feel the need to tell you that, but this person, he might trigger you. He might be like, big dog, is it the insecurities within me? Because this motherfucker is fly and fine as fuck. And that's on period. I love Morgan. Let me tell you something. When you meet this man, DM me. But I feel like God is sitting over here saying he's only going to bring this person into your life when you do the work. And it's 10 as I say that. So, we going to leave it there, okay? Ari, bring your ass up in this bitch real quick, okay? Is you ready? Is you ready? What is that off of? Is that off of Hercules? No, it's off of Princess and the Frog. Is you ready? Dun, dun, dun. When he was, so New Orleans could be significant. Okay. She like my sound. She like the sound. She like the way I talk. Okay, so you ready, Ari? Okay, so Ari, hold on, wait. Is you still in here? What's your name? I know your fucking name, Shasha. I think she gone. Okay. Oh no, Shasha, she's still in here. Shasha, I'm gonna do a reading for you, okay? It's the shadow side. Is you ready? Okay, so let's talk about old man real quick. I feel the need to pull a card for you. So we're gonna do Ari, and then we're gonna do Shasha, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm not taking no more readings. If you want a personal reading, fuck with me. Give me a card, and to be honest, ooh, please hold, because I feel like I should do something different for you, beauty. Please hold on 1 second. I love when I do my creative bag. Please hold. I'm clean. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 2 cards for you. I just had to get my other tarot deck though. So, and it's so funny. Didn't I just say something about fucking New Orleans? I said something about New Orleans, and I'm doing my hoodoo tarot. Look at God. I be knowing I be in sync, because fuck what you mean. Oh, I should probably leave this out. Please hold. I always feel like when I'm doing readings and I'm doing descriptions with people, my hoodoo tarot, let me tell you. You said I'm freezing? No, I'm not freezing. Am I still freezing? Am I freezing? Am I okay now? Am I safe? Okay, babe. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card. I'm pulling 2 cards for you for your dude that you want to do a reading for. Okay. 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 We got the Four of Knives. Please hold. Is you ready, Ari? It's okay. So I'm pulling 2 cards for you, okay? So I haven't used the Hoodoo Tarot in like a minute, so bear with me, please. Four of Knives in a reverse. Okay, so this is for you. Okay, so the Four of Knives is for you. Can you tell me about her masculine? Thank you. Okay. I don't even need to look at the book for this shit real quick. Okay. Real quick. This card is for you. This card is for your masculine. I'm going to keep it a being with you. Your ancestors don't like this person. So his ancestors like you for him, Ari. And this is how I know. Your ancestors likes him for you. You said it's freezing? Oh, Ari, wait. No. If it's freezing right now, okay, we good now? I'm uploading this live so you can go back and watch this shit. Because when you watch it on my YouTube, it literally will be clear as fuck. Okay, there we go. So I can go with the message. One of your ancestors do not want you with this part. Like, I feel like your ancestors do not want you with him, but his ancestors like you because of the type of woman that you are. Because I'm seeing Big Mama right here, which is crazy because I got the courting card right here. But the real tea, if I'm keeping it a being with you, because I got the Three of Knives, the real tea is that this person is going to hurt you. This person has hurt you, and I see that they ancestor sees you like this. Your ancestor sees you as the star. Your ancestor sees you as like fucking this given person. You the key to fixing this person. Like, you're the key to fixing this fucking man. Like, it's so funny. If you look at this card, like, listen, this is you. Your ancestors is mad as fuck. His ancestors is over here like, ooh, look at you. His ancestors views you as this. You gonna grow into this fine young ass woman type shit. You're the fucking star. You're the star seed type shit. But the point of the fucking matter is that this is how your ancestors view him. Look at that man. He got three fucking knives in his heart. He's getting pissed on his fucking grave. Now I can read the description. Please hold. And it's so funny, bro. This is how I know I'm on point. I pulled this card for you. This is his card. You're the Four of Knives. He's the Three of Knives. It's when I open the page, it's on the page for me to read it. Big dog, I can't make this shit up. This is him. A wounded person lies against a bottle tree with broken bottles as a stray dog urinates on the loved one's grave. Triple ouch. The southern tradition of creating bottle trees is from the Congo people who believe that spirits could reside in bottles. The idea was to capture any negative spirits and allow the sunlight to destroy them at dawn. The crepe myrtle trees grows throughout the South and was considered sacred by many root workers because it represents rejuvenation of God's promise to the faithful, meaning positive. Now, when I read this, these are qualities of him. Pain subduing, resurrection, people who are determined to survive, renewed optimism, reconciliation, seeking help from emotional problems, learning how to cope, accepting an apology only when you're ready, improving health, overcoming depression, healing, and worst, being over. So I feel like this person is really they really are going through the stages of healing themselves, because in their past energy, he was heartbroken. He had a lot of emotional trauma, and I still feel like he's dealing with that. He was betrayed. I'm hearing rejection, devastation, loss, alienation, serious disrespect, goodbyes, and stuff like that. I feel like this person has so many motherfucking wounds. It's like they sitting over here distracting you, because it's so funny. The Four of Knives came out reversed. Now, this is what the fuck, this is you, beauty. It says a young man decides to take a break from the hunt to rest a moment. He knows that his probability of success is increased by doing so. The horseshoe he wears around his neck is for luck and help too. Now, because this came out, usually when it's usually when it's in usually when it's in reverse, it's negative. And so in the negative, it says exhausted, detention, feeling burnt out, enforced isolation, stagnation, restlessness, refusal to slow down. I feel like you're overworking yourself, beauty, which we talk about this shit all the fucking time. It's time for you to sit over here and stop focusing on that other person, and it's time for you to sit over here and focus on yourself. I also feel the need to sit over here and say that, listen, you are the star child, like you are this energy, but it's like you keep giving energy to a connection that your ancestors don't want you in. And it's like, I feel like God is sitting over here saying, I'm gonna keep it all the way of being with you. I feel like God is sitting over here saying, like, listen, you keep shortchanging yourself. And it's funny because it's like you keep, and the free man, which is the fool, came out. So it's like, I feel like God is like, if you go with the flow, you gonna come, it's funny, you gonna come into your actual divine person. And now I feel the need to sit over here and pull one thing to ask, what? I was going to say, why won't it work? It won't work because God channeled through me. Why won't it work? If she likes this person, God, if she wants to make it work, if Ari wants to make it fucking work, why won't it work? Because she's not going within herself. She's not taking the time to work on herself. She's not going with the flow of things. She's not sitting over here. You're not going with the flow in order to see if the future, like the future could hold this person. But it's like, if you're not doing the work on yourself, then it's a guaranteed no. I don't have to pull any more cards. Does the amethyst have anything? No. But I feel like, is that it? I don't feel like that's it, Ari. Like, I don't like leaving it. Or maybe that's your energy. That can't be it. That's your energy. Is that it? That can't be it. I'm going to read these downloaded messages because for some reason I feel like this is for you too. Okay, Ari? It says, you can't control how others view you. It shouldn't matter. Sometimes you cut open old wounds on accident. In the mix of it, you don't really pay it any mind because you know it will heal. You cutting over old scars creates new scars. You forget all about the old ones because the new ones come from happy memories. So I feel like it's time for you to let go. And when I did this journal, it was entitled Morning Walks. So I feel like it might be time for you to sit over here and get out into nature and actually start. It's time for you to get connected. Disconnect to reconnect. I'm also getting the energy, to be honest, like it's time for you to focus in on yourself. But I know it is funny, like we talked about him, but it's everything that we already knew about him. So I feel that's significant too. Okay. You said I'm talking truth? Okay, because I'm like, that was a lot. I just still feel like, and it's crazy, Ari, because I still don't want to be done. But I feel like I have to be done. That's significant. And it's 12/28, which is 10, and 12 is my number. And it's like, I got to be done. I got to be done. So you got to be done. You don't want to be done, but you got to be done. Okay, let's go to Shasha and we ending it. Is y'all ready? Shasha, is you in here? Because I got to be done. I got to be done. You ready? Okay. Let me make sure. Because y'all know y'all motherfuckers like to creep in. I hope that helps, beauty. For some reason, I still want to do my hoodoo tarot. Granted, I haven't did my hoodoo tarot in a minute. Yeah. Family reunion. Who we introducing? What do you want to? Who do you want Sha? 1, 2, 3. I was gonna say what do you want Sha to know, but I was gonna say who do you want Sha to know? Who do you want her to know? Okay. He wants you to know the Emperor. Is you sure? Okay. So the Emperor in the Hoodoo tech, or in the tarot, is the John Taurus. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I can do one more after her. Hold on, let me check. Oh, fuck. I don't know what my percentage is on. You know what? If my phone dies, Adriana, I'll reach out to you personally. Because I just feel like, I feel like I have nothing but time. When I did the Emperor, when the Emperor came out, I just like wanted to sit back. Why? Daughters, coins, and the 2 of baskets. Oh. And I hate what's crazy. Okay, let me tell you something, Sha. Because I am the type of person, let me tell you something. I am the type of person, I hate when I see those tarot readings with bitches fucking screaming because I feel like it's so fucking fake. But with this shit, let me tell you something. The 2 of baskets is at the motherfucking, is at the bottom of the deck. Which is the 2 of cups, which is love, oh love, baby. I said, who the fuck does Sha need to fucking, who does she need to know? You need to know your Emperor. I said, why? The Daughter of Coins. So let me fill you in. Because for the motherfuckers that don't know, for the people that don't know cards, it's time for you to walk into this energy of you creating a new family, of you getting love, of you moving on. And it's so funny because it's like, it's so funny, Sha, because I know you've been through so much in your past and you such a giving person, you such a loving person, you are so, like, you the type of person, like, you want to entertain people. Like, it's like, I'm getting the image of my mom, like, my mom loves entertaining people. Like, that's just her shit, especially when she's married. It's like, she likes to make sure the whole family comes together. Like, even if when she wasn't married, like, she just likes get together. She likes sitting over here. She loves like having everything together. And I feel like this is the energy that you need love. I said, who does fucking Sha need to know? And you got the Emperor. You need to meet your match, and you're about to meet your match. But how does she meet her match? How does she meet her match? I'm hearing you've met your match. But was it her true match? How does she unlock this new level? Because I feel like this is a new level. I feel like new levels, new devils type shit. Oh, you don't have to do anything. Oh, shit. Sha. If the Lovers come out. So I asked, okay, let me break it down to you. I said, how does she fucking meet this new level? How did she get to this new level? I got the 5 of Cups. It's time for you to fucking start grieving your shit. You gotta let go of the past. You have to relinquish the fucking past. You have to sit over here. And it's so funny, Sha, because I'm doing your whole reading with cards, and I don't read cards for people. It's the funny, I read cards for myself. I don't read it for nobody. But that might be something new too. It's like new levels. I'm unlocking a new level, and it's like I'm unlocking a new comfortability. So it's time for you to unlock. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 as I'm saying this. It's time for you to unlock your heart. In order for you to bring this energy in, you need to let go of the past. Because right next to it, I can't make this up, bro. The 6 of Cups and the fucking Lovers came out. We already got the 2 of Cups. We already got the Emperor. We already got the Daughter of fucking Coins. You're meant to create new fucking memories. You're meant to have kids, Shasha. You're meant to have fucking kids, bro. This whole reading is just because the next level is fucking kids. Your next level is, and it's crazy because I pulled this card. Shasha, you've been watching me this whole time. I said I pulled these 4 cards before. I don't know why. The Empress is here and the Emperor is here. You two are supposed to fucking come together and create star kids. That's your fucking path, whether if you like it or fucking not. But what I will tell you is that, listen, you have to let go of the fucking past in order for you to walk into this motherfucking union. In order for you to get this love and get this motherfucking house and get love and all this shit, you gotta let go of this fucking backstabbing ass energy. You gotta let go of this backstabbing ass energy, your hurt ass feelings, and thinking that you ain't never gonna love again. Thinking that it's never gonna get, because you're gonna create the moments. You're gonna have so many happy moments, and God wants you to focus on you being within your happy ass energy, and that's what's gonna bring in all of this happiness, bro. I love this. I love it. I'm gonna leave it there, okay? I'm gonna leave it there, because that's your next level, and that's what you needed to fucking hear, is that you are ready. Like, you're ready. And it's like you're not. It's like you're about to get ready. And the Emperor came back out again. The Emperor, Shasha, you don't even know what you're walking into, big dog. Get ready. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Let's go, Adriana. Let's go, big dog. Let's go. You my last one. If this shit cut off, I will be contacting you, because I don't know. I feel like I got enough time, though. Adriana, let's go. What are you called to? I feel like being creative with everybody. I see anemia. It's time to retrain yourself and retrain your thoughts. Heavy emphasis on dieting, because when I scrolled over, I was over here, I made a list of proteins and irons. Give me one more page. Read this part. Is there anything? Reality checks. Okay, so Adriana, I need you to make a list of people that you feel like are either in your current life or that are in your past life. And with these people, I want you to write down, and it's people that you may have slept with or people that you have dated, and I want you to pay more attention, but I want you to write down what was the significance of them in your life. Okay? That's your first thing. Let's get into cards. What does Adriana need to know right now? New love is coming in. I got the Ace of Baskets. New opportunities are coming in. What else does Adriana need to know? The Mother of Sticks. You're stubborn and you take flight. So I'm gonna keep it a being with you, because Adriana, you the type of person you only can listen to real shit. You like, listen, if I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. You have had envious ass motherfuckers around you all your life, because I got the 5 of Sticks right here. You have had envy around you all your fucking life, which has caused you to be in fight or flight mode all your fucking life. And you know what's crazy is because there's 2 aces here. You have new love coming into your life and new fucking opportunities coming into your life. You have new shit, all new stuff, but you. And I'm back. It didn't pause. My phone died. My phone died. So, and it's so funny because this is the fastest my phone ever fucking sat over here and turned on in my life. So, let me tell you something. The only way that you can sit over here and get out of your fucking, get all your new opportunities is by you sitting over here getting out of your own way. You got to let the past be the past. And you got to allow this tower moment to happen. Because, Adriana, you are currently going through a tower moment. You are currently going through a moment where you are shifting and you are ending your old self. Adriana, you're beautiful as fuck. You're fly as fuck. But your problem is that you always want to take flight. You always want to take flight. You always want to sit over here and catch me. You always want to sit over here and like, if things ain't going your fucking way, it's like, fuck it. We leaving. At the crack of dawn, I'm hearing in the middle of the fucking night. But the point of the matter is that you can't run away from your new opportunities. You can't run away from love because love is for you. You can't run away from your new stuff. So let's sit over here and and you know what's crazy? Let's get this money. I feel the need to say that. Let's get this money. Let's get this love. You focusing on yourself is what's going to bring in more love and more abundance. More money. You moving out of love, you healing yourself, and that's why that's your homework assignment, because the Five of Cups is still out here. You healing your past traumas too is what's going to help you elevate and move into new rooms, new love, new opportunities, new everything. But the point of the matter is that you gotta let that shit go, and you gotta ask for God's help. Like, you gotta pray. Because this is judgment, and you got to pray that everybody that hurt you, call judgment on everybody. Adriana, you don't got to do no spell work. You don't got to do that extra shit that people be over here doing that. Because guess what? God is going to fucking help you. He's going to help you because he sees the beauty within you. She sees the beauty within you. And now I'm hearing God is a woman. So it's like, no matter what you pray to, they going to help you. Because you're meant to be loved again. You're not meant to be in hurt energy, but you have to learn the lessons from your past, and you have to dig up old roots. You have to sit over here and dig up old motherfucking roots. You have to. And that's why the homework assignment is every person that you feel like has touched your heart. Maybe it's not the people that you slept with. Maybe it's the people that touched your heart, where you felt like you had to learn some stuff. And it could be some people that's insignificant that you think about, but when you write the shit down, they become significant. Make a list of people you slept with, and it's only for your eyes only. You write that list down, and then you turn around and then you ask yourself, okay, what was it about them? And I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example, Adriana. If I can find the page. Let me try to find the page again. If I can't find the page, then it wasn't for you. Oh, I found a page! This is how I know. Here's a guy named Leland that I let go of, okay? It says, you have good energy, but you ghost people. When you don't like someone, you don't say anything. You stop responding. You have good sex, but sex can only get you so far. It's time for you to work on your non-committal. Physical over anything. He was a very physical person. So I went down, and I felt like they want me to list out another person. Okay, is we giving out the tea today? Okay. Antonio, you're cold. You're mean to your mom. And Antonio, actually, I didn't sleep with Antonio. So make a list of guys that are currently in your life or people from your past. Because at this time, and June 25th could be significant. At this time, I was going through, like, I really felt like I kept attracting people for different reasons. And I felt like there was a lesson behind each person that I was attracting. Like, it would be like a certain trait about them that was being mirrored back to me that I needed to fix about myself. So with Leland, it was non-committal. With Antonio, I said, you're cold. There's times where I feel like I'm cold and I'm mean. So it's like, you're cold, you're mean to your mom because she's made mistakes. If you like someone, you will make effort. You're cold to your exes. You say you're working on being kinder, but in reality, you're just saying that instead of actually being nicer. I used to sit over here and say that I was kind, but in reality, I was so bitter. I was still in my Five of Cup energy type stuff. And because of that, like, I felt like I attracted somebody that was sitting over here saying, I'm working on it. But it's like, it's one thing to actually take the actions and work on it versus you sitting over here actually taking the action towards putting forth the effort into being actually kinder. Because I remember with Antonio, and I don't know why I'm talking about this guy, because it really, like, I never had sex with him. I don't even think I went on a real date. I just had conversations with him. But I remember when he was talking to me about his exes, he always, I don't feel like he ever really got truly attached to them. I just felt like he liked the ideal of them. I don't feel like he really was ever attached to them. But I feel like it stemmed from his mom, and it stemmed because his mom had left him at a younger age, and that is what caused him, I feel like, to go through this whole hate thing with women. And so I like really dissected that. But at that time, me and my mom was getting into it, and I felt like God was like, you need to heal that side, because you being mean to your mom is not okay. So I feel like that's what I mean when I say, when you do your homework assignment, literally sit over here and look at the people that's in your life. It doesn't have to be people that you slept with. I did not sleep with Antonio, but people are in your life because they're mirroring a part of you that you may need to fix. Okay? You said, Mom, part on point. I don't talk to her. Been 11 years. It might be time. That's why they said, read Antonio. Shout out my nigga Antonio. I wonder how he's doing. I think that's another thing too. You know what's crazy, Adriana, is because I'm the type of person where it don't matter if a person harms me or if they like do me wrong and stuff like that. I always hope that they're okay. And I feel like you're that type of person too. It's like a person can really harm y'all. And I think this is a collective message now. And this is how I'm going to end it. Is that sometimes you need to sit over here and realize that sometimes it don't matter how much good you want to see within these people. These people still have fucked up tendencies. These people still want to harm you. These people sometimes sit over here and they don't want the best for you, even though you want to look out for these people. These people could have hurt you so bad. And it's like, but are they okay? I hope they cool. Damn, I wish they would have never sat over here and did such and shit like that, you know? So it's like, you have to sit over here and be mindful, because that's the Empress energy within us. Even if you're a masculine watching me, we care. But our care can only take us so far, because we can't be manipulated no more. And I think that's a message within itself, is that I don't care if it's a love thing. I don't care if it's fucking, or if it's some other shit. Like, I don't care if it's family. We can't be manipulated no more. We can't be hurt no more. We can't sit over here like, we can't. We can't. Okay? I love you guys. I'm getting the fuck out of here. If you want a personal reading, link in the motherfucking bio. You said, wait, I need help with the recipe. When I click it, click to pay it, it won't let me. On my link in bio. Actually, if it's not working for you, then it's not meant for you. But you know what, Shasha? I feel like you do need one. Which one are you trying to do? The shake one? If you want to do a shake one, then I'll give you that. I'll send you the recipe. You won't have to pay for it, because you're my dog, big dog. Because that one, I feel like that's another thing too, guys. Blockages are protection, which we started the reading like that. That one's not meant for you. So if stuff doesn't work out, like if you're trying to buy something and it doesn't go through, it means that you're not supposed to buy it. You keep trying and forcing it, but it's not for you. The shake one? Okay, Shasha. Text me. Shasha, you got my number. Text me. And I'm going to send you a new one. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time, okay? And then this reading will be posted eventually. Goodbye.